everyone and welcome to Loppy Loves Eco. On this channel I talk about environmentalism and living a sustainable lifestyle. So today I wanted to do something slightly different. I just came back from a 2-week trip to the UK and it was the first time I went home in 2 years. I talk about that more on my main channel, Loppy Loves. I won't get into that here. But before I went, I had an idea for a new series of videos that I'd like to start, and today will be the first video. I was thinking about my life in the UK before I moved to Iceland, and I didn't have a lot of money. I really struggled for money and struggled to pay rent and pay bills and buy food. And I was thinking about how I could make zero waste living or sustainable living more accessible for those on a low budget. So I got thinking about what shops I used to shop at when I lived in the UK and if I could do any zero waste shopping there. So I started making a list and I went to those shops and just wanted to see if I could find some zero waste items for people that might be on a low budget. And I did actually manage to find a surprising amount of items in those shops. And today I want to start with Poundland, which was one of my all-time favourite shops back when I lived in the UK. I did film some footage of some of the products, but the footage was on my phone and it's shaky and just a few seconds for each item. I will try to add it into this video. I am not very good at editing, so I'll try my best and we'll just see how that works out. But yeah, I will start talking about what I found. Okay, so I did do a bit of research before I went to the UK to see what items might be available. I did look at their website, but I did also look on some forums and just in some Facebook groups that I'm in to see if I could spot anything else that might fit into this video. The items that I found online, I didn't find all of them in the Poundland stores that I went to, and some of the things that I found in store I didn't find online. So the products I mentioned might not be in every Poundland and you might not be able to get them online, but it's still worth going to your local shop and just checking what's there. One thing that I didn't manage to find in the stores that I went to, but I have seen people talking about online, is the reusable straws that Poundland sometimes sells apparently. They sell both stainless steel straws and glass straws, and I was a bit disappointed because glass straws are the only kind of reusable straws I haven't tried yet, and I really would like to try them. They come in a pack of 4, I think, and they also have a pipe cleaner that comes with them, but I didn't find any. So I'm not 100% sure on that. One thing that Poundland is popular for is their reusable bags. A lot of people will buy the Disney themed bags and turn them into cushions. Poundland do have a big range of reusable bags in lots of designs. You can buy both the cotton totes and the kind of plasticky large bags for life, which I personally prefer. Poundland does also have quite a variety of reusable water bottles. I think they were mostly plastic. I'm not sure if I saw anything else when I was there. Anything reusable is better than anything single use. I did actually find quite a lot of soap dishes and liquid soap dispensers. They came in glass, ceramic or bamboo. I saw the bamboo ones on the website but I didn't find them in store. But I did find glass and ceramic. And they came as matching sets as well. And so the soap dishes, obviously you just use them for your shampoo bars, conditioner bars, soap bars. And the hand soap dispensers, if you have a refill shop local to you, you can go and refill your hand soap in the dispenser. Or you could just buy the soft plastic refill packs that a lot of supermarkets sell now and just fill it from there. Those refill packs use less plastic than a normal bottle of hand soap, I believe. Poundland do have a good range of soap bars. I do think they all come in plastic packaging unfortunately, but it's still better than buying shower gel and hand soap in plastic bottles over and over again. Most of the soap bars came as a pack of 2 or a pack of 3, which is a really good deal for £1, and they will last you longer than a shower gel bottle or a bottle of hand soap probably. My personal favourite would be the simple hand soap, which comes as a pack of 2, but they do also have more traditional mainstream hand soaps such as Dove and Imperial Leather. Unfortunately they didn't have any shampoo bars, which surprised me. I would have thought Poundland would have come out with even a tiny small shampoo bar by now for £1, but there wasn't anything that I saw, and I couldn't find any online, but hopefully that'll be something in the future that they might come out with. I did actually manage to find a stain remover bar even. It was the Vanish stain remover bar. Environmentally speaking, Vanish is probably not the best company, but their products do work well. I used to use Vanish sometimes when I had really badly stained clothing before I switched over to zero waste detergents. I haven't tried the Vanish stain remover bar before, but I have bought one to try out and I will give feedback in another video. The bar comes in a cardboard box, and there is a small plastic tray that the bar sits inside the box, but it is much less plastic than you'd be getting if you bought it wrapped completely in plastic, or if you bought a bottle or a tub of a stain remover. And it will probably last a lot longer as well, because stain remover bars generally last a really long time in my experience. Online I did find a bamboo toilet brush, although I didn't find it in store. So it's good to have a natural material option instead of plastic. As soon as we got to the UK, we went to my nan's house to visit my nan and my mum. My mum cooked dinner and she sent us home with some leftovers in Poundland Tupperware container that come 2 for £1, and she absolutely loves them and she couldn't stop raving about them. But Poundland has a huge range of food storage solutions. You can normally get a stack of like cheap takeaway style containers for £1, or you can also get some sturdier containers and you get fewer in a pack, maybe just 1 in a pack. I really like Poundland's selection of travel mugs. My first ever travel mug came from Poundland quite a few years ago. I think it was about 8 years ago now. I don't have that mug anymore, I have no idea where it went. And that was the first mug I ever saw in Poundland, and it wasn't pretty, it wasn't nice to look at in the slightest, and it wasn't the same design that they are now. Now they just look like a normal takeaway cup with nice patterns on it. This one had like a handle and it was an awkward shape, and I used to just make my coffee at home and take it to work with me. But now they have some really lovely reusable coffee mugs. I didn't buy one because I don't need one, so I can't tell you how they are, but they looked fine to me. Poundland do sell the travel kits with the plastic clear bag with the plastic bottles in to get through customs with your shampoo and conditioner and toiletries. I have bought them from Poundland years ago. I can't remember if I still have that travel kit anymore. I don't think I do. I normally give them away. But it's good to have those little bottles that you can just refill from a bigger container if you're travelling, and not have to buy toiletries when you're there and just throw them away or leave them at the hotel like a lot of people do. So it's good to be able to get that kit for £1 and just keep refilling it and keep reusing it as often as you can. Don't throw that kit away. Poundland did have a good selection of reusable cloths for cleaning, and also I think I saw some reusable sponges as well. They didn't look like the best quality, but they'd be good to start with. I think there was quite a few in a pack as well. Poundland sells the paper stick cotton buds. They're not the most environmentally friendly option, but still better than having a plastic stick. It's not a lot to say about them really. Yeah, just cotton buds. I did see that Poundland now sells wooden disposable cutlery and disposable plates. I can't remember if they were bamboo, but they were wooden. And that's a lot more eco-friendly because they're compostable. So if you're having a party and for some reason you can't use reusable plates and reusable cutlery, it's good that they're selling them so cheap. I think the plates came as a pack of 8, I might be wrong, for £1, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I didn't find it in the shop that I went to, but online I did see that they were selling wet bags. I think it was part of their summer range, and I think it's to store swimming costumes or bikinis in after the beach. But those wet bags can be used to store reusable nappies and also reusable sanitary towels. It's good to find other uses for things that they're not necessarily advertised for, and the wet bag is definitely one that you can do that with. On the website, also as part of the summer range, reusable ice cubes. This might be a little bit controversial because they are little pieces of plastic with liquid inside, but people should be saving water. And whenever you make ice cubes at home, obviously that's more water that you're freezing from your tap, and the reusable ice cubes aren't using any more water. You just freeze them and take them out, put them in your drink, wash them and freeze them again. I used to use them as a kid in different fruit shapes, and I think these were similar, I can't remember. But yeah, good to have to save a bit of water. I also want to talk about the cosmetic things that you can get in Poundland that are not packaged in plastic. They do sell Vaseline in the metal tin, and also Nivea cream, like the moisturiser, in a metal tin. They've sold them for years, both of those products. Neither of those are particularly environmentally friendly companies, but if you're just starting to reduce your plastic consumption, those are good alternatives to start with. And of course Poundland does sell a lot of food in tins and also jars, which both of those options are a bit more friendly than just single-use plastic packaging. And the food is also generally quite cheap. It's either £1 or 2 for £1, 3 for £1, depending on what it is. Some things you can get cheaper in supermarkets, so always keep an eye out on that. And I did also find some reusable masks that I didn't see online, but I did find it in my local Poundland. They were sold through Pep & Co, not through the Poundland brand. Can't remember how much they were. It's a good place to find a reusable mask. They had lots of prints, lots of colours, and you'd probably find something you like. I did see that Poundland are selling packs of paper straws with no plastic packaging, which is a great alternative if you can't get the reusable straws and you still need a straw. Another thing to mention is Poundland do have a range of books, CDs and DVDs in the replay section that all cost £1 each. A lot of those DVDs and CDs have been reconditioned and are second hand, and others are just overstock. And the books are probably just overstock as well, dead stock that are not going to be sold in the main bookshops. So I do think it's actually a pretty good purchase to buy those DVDs and CDs in Poundland. I used to buy a lot of them, especially the books, back when I was living in the UK. I did also spot some brown wrapping paper in the wrapping paper section. If you aren't aware, regular wrapping paper is not recyclable because it has a plastic laminate coating on it. Brown paper is recyclable, so there is the option there. They also have reusable gift bags in Poundland. They're just the standard gift bags, they're not fabric or anything, but you can reuse them pretty much endlessly until they fall apart. I have some from Poundland that have been going for 8 years now and I still use them. I did also see some cheap cutlery in there. I think it was 4 forks or 4 knives or 4 spoons for £1. And Poundland also sell pencil cases, of course, so you could make your own travel cutlery set if you weren't comfortable taking your cutlery from home. If you wanted special cutlery just for travelling, you could just buy the cheap cutlery sets and a pencil case and put them together and make your own travel cutlery set that way. If you can find the reusable straws, you could also add one of those, and you could use some of the cloths as a napkin, and that would work great as a travel set. So in conclusion, I was pleasantly surprised at the amount of products available to people that would just be starting out on a zero waste or sustainable lifestyle. A lot of the things mentioned will not be the most eco-friendly options. The companies might test on animals, or some of the ingredients in the toiletries or cleaning products might be damaging to the environment. But if you are just starting on a zero waste lifestyle and you're just trying to reduce your amount of single-use packaging or reduce your plastic, I do think Poundland would be a good place to start. You could pick up some reusable products and some plastic-free or low plastic products that will last you a bit longer, and it could help you save money in the long term to invest in something that might be a bit more eco-friendly in the future. I was a bit surprised that Poundland are not selling bamboo or wooden toothbrushes. That was something I really thought they would have, even if it's just 1 toothbrush for £1, and I was shocked that they didn't have that. I was also shocked that there were no shampoo bars, like even just a £1 very small shampoo bar for beginners. They didn't have that. Also surprised that Poundland haven't jumped onto the sustainability bandwagon as much as other brands have. Even fast fashion brands now are trying to be more eco-friendly, and I'm surprised that Poundland haven't got at least a range, like part of the shop, that just promotes that. But maybe that will come in the future, hopefully. So I hope this video helped and you will be able to find some zero waste products in your local Poundland. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, thank you. Bye.